supposed to be going down there next week.
Somebody in the comments will
Good
confirm,
evening, ladies
probably.
and gentlemen. Welcome back to a Saturday Night Live with the Twisted One and guests. There's probably more going to join us later on in the evening. I'm also joined by Steve.
Hello, how you doing?
He drives an oversized go-kart, but his pond looks absolutely epic. And when we finally twist his arm, this brand new wall that he's had put in is going to get ripped out and we're going to put in a window. So, yeah, how are we doing out there, Cupcakes? And what was it we were talking about earlier that we said we were going to put a pin in? Craig, start us off.
Oh, the window. Don't do
Windows.
it. Don't do it. No.
Windows. If you had the opportunity to put a window in your pond, would you do it? Come on, thumbs up or thumbs down in the comments. Want to know why Craig won't put a window in if he done a new pond build? Why, Craig?
If I was to do it again, I've got a window in, but if I was to do it again, I wouldn't put one in. But a pain in the neck to keep clean, and fish are best view from above. I don't like seeing the fish through the window. I prefer to see them from up above.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I too, like you, am a purist in the fact that koi should be viewed and appreciated from above. But having a window in the pond does give you a completely different perspective, not just of the koi, but the pond and how it acts, if that makes any sense.
I think if you're gonna have a window, you gotta buy your koi accordingly.
Like a window fish, don't let's say window fish. Yeah.
And then obviously the other benefit of a window is you got anything going on underneath the koi, you can see it sometimes at the window, whereas if you're just looking down, you might not see it.
Yeah,
but it does make you paranoid. Then you see the slightest little mark and you're panicking.
I
do anyway. Yeah.
So, Alex, would you have a pond window, or have you got a pond window?
I don't have a pond window, no. Two of my ponds don't have a window. I did think about it at the time of the build, but like Craig and so many others, I prefer to view all my fish from above. And it's not that I wouldn't mind cleaning the window, because my husbandry on the koi ponds is second to none. But no, I'm like the Japanese, like to view my fish from above, and that's the way it's going to stay. But looking at other people's ponds that do have a window, I would say yes, they look great, but not for me. Definitely not for me.
So, Fanfrit Steve has said he's got a door in his. How? I know I'm putting out there, right? But how the fuck have you got a door in your koi pond? Now, come on, man. I know it's Saturday night and it's 8 o'clock, but surely you haven't had that many.
Is it like one of them disabled baths where the doors open and you get in and then close the doors behind
you? It'd be good for water change.
Brings a whole new meaning to swimming with the fishes, doesn't it?
It'd be good
So
for water change.
Three in the panel that wouldn't have a pond window if they redone it. Tell you what, you lot are boring.
Well, Phil contemplated putting a window, because Phil hasn't got a window in his pond, and he contemplated putting one in, but he spends a lot of time round here and he's seen how dirty they get. Well, not only that, he's got the EZ pond now, and he says he would never put one in his own pond, in his main pond now, after having the EZ pond one, because they're just a nightmare to keep clean and keep your best view from above.
My main pond window, that doesn't green up very quickly, but yet the window in the toe side tank does. And I think it a lot of it all depends on where and which way your pond is situated as well.
I was just going to say that I had a window in my old pond, and I didn't clean it that much. Like, I had a pergola over the top of the pond. Maybe that helps, but I know you have as well, ain't you, Craig? But
Yeah.
I reckon I cleaned it once a week, maybe, and I was growing tailside, so there's a lot of fish in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we'll go from windows then to roofs, because I've noticed a couple of big changes in my own pond since putting the Perspex roof over the top. Now, if you were to build your pond again, Craig, would you build it with a roof on, or would you take that roof off?
I'd leave it on. I'd build with a roof on. But mine's not Perspex or anything. Mine's got that fine mesh, high quality grade mesh. Mine is. It's got like wire fibres that running through it. Some military grade mesh that built up me.
Yeah,
Mine's like a sunshade, really. I mean, when it rains, it does rain through because it's got obviously it's perforated. But it keeps the sun off. It keeps the sun off and the herons out.
Yeah, I'd do it again. And it's not just the herons, it's the birds that are shitting as well and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'd do it again, definitely. As long as you can let UV in, I don't really see a downside, to be honest.
No,
Alex.
I have the two ponds, and the two of them have got pergolas over the top of them, and I do get a percentage of sunshine shining into the ponds depending on what time of the day it is. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't have an open pond. There's too many seagulls around about where I stay anyway, so I don't want to open the lunch doors for them. But yeah, definitely, yeah, I think it sets the pond off, and it looks a lot better, and it does have its benefits. You don't want the sun sort of beaming down, giving the fish a little bit of sunburn. So yeah, I think it's a good idea to have a cover over the top. Yeah, whether either it be mesh or polycarbonate sheets or whatever. But yeah, I certainly have the two pergolas, and yeah, I certainly wouldn't take them down. They're brilliant.
well, the biggest thing I've noticed since putting the Perspex above the pond is the temperature consistency.
Yeah, definitely.
We had a lot of rain a couple of days ago, and usually after a heavy set of rain like that, my temperature would drop in my pond by about 3 degrees.
Yeah, you don't want that, do you?
And I have since I put the roof on, and we had that downpour of rain, my temperatures are still at this moment unheated, still sitting at 20 degrees.
Yeah, well, you've also enclosed it at the back and the side as well. So you're keeping off that wind chill off the water as well, so it's going to maintain your temperatures.
Well, it should hold the temperature even more in another month or so when I put a sides on it.
Yep.
And then that'll take the wind chill off completely.
Yeah.
That's what I did on my old pond. I had a post on each corner, and then obviously the roof was on all the time, and then I had it all enclosed in the winter, and then I'd open it up in the summer. And again, then it's like I did have the heater on, but the heating bill weren't that high because I could enclose it all in.
Yeah.
From my experience, you just got to watch in my water, and like when I had the roof on, you got to watch Kahaku. For whatever reason, it was always Kahaku with the Benny weakening over time.
Yeah.
But again, that's a UV in it.
Mm.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why I wanted clear above my pond and not.
Yeah. Clear doesn't necessarily mean it'll let UV through, but you got to be careful, aren't you? Because some
Oh,
of
yeah.
the polycarbonate actually blocks out UV. You got to
Yes,
get the
it
right
does.
stuff.
One side of the polycarbonate has got a UV protection on it, so
Yeah, you have to
reflects
peel it,
UV
don't you?
from it.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta be, because that's something I want to do at the shop. Is if I can eventually replace the roof for a polycarb that will let UV in.
Right, I'm trying to keep up with the comments as well. Will's in the house. How much for a set of 6? We're still working on that. I mean, this man here, he creates them. Hang on a minute. No, in fact, no, I can't turn.
Yeah, I'll take the
I,
credit.
I can't turn the camera around. This man here creates them. We'll just do it that way. No, it's his good lady that creates them. I just paint them once they're done. And I'm not sure yet, Will, but yeah, we are working on it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did put a short out today of. Sorry, but I've just had a big bowl of sweeties put in front of me. Right, where was I? Yeah, I've started painting the little resin koi, so I can once we get it sorted, we will do little sets of 5 or 6. But I am also thinking that maybe a bit later down the line, if people have a specific fish in their pond that they want recreating on a resin ornament, fucking hashtag Picasso, you twat. But later on down the line, once we get going, they will get hand painted by Mawar anyway, because I couldn't trust this one. Trust him with a set of spanners, but not with a fucking paintbrush.
You ain't seen my spanner work yet.
Mate, I've seen you paper art.
Oh yeah,
That's good enough.
It's in bits, though.
Oh, what a lad. But yeah, I am dabbling in hand painted koi ornaments. But we're also looking at maybe being able to recess some magnets in there, and then you can have 3 fridge magnets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but to start with, we'll do them in little sets of either 6 or 5. So more to come on that. And then I said, once we work out how we're going to get around making them bigger, then we can look at putting certain fish patterns on. So if Alex wanted to recreate the fish that he won his big trophy with, then picture.
Yeah, book me one. Okay,
Just another thing to keep me
65
busy.
centimetre.
I haven't got loads of
65
stuff to
centimetre, that
do.
would be good.
Vince,
Mate,
can we
are
see
you-
if there's anybody? Sorry, go on. Sorry, Vince.
I was gonna ask Alex, have you come down from the clouds yet? From your wins?
No. As a matter of fact, this or next Sunday, I pick up the main trophies. That's in back from the engravers. So we'll have a club meeting in Hamilton next Sunday. So I should receive the 3 big trophies. So I'm looking forward to holding them for the next 12 months. So they'll be good.
Before you have to give them back again.
Still on a high.
Evening, Ty. How are we doing over there in Utah?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Yep, doing cool. What size are those? I'm being asked in the comments. Mush. How big are those koi?
They are just about 2.5 inches, I think, something like that.
And they're bigger than 2.5 inches. You've been looking at your dick again.
I thought that's what
I
you
knew that was coming.
No, I've been looking at yours.
Have you got any?
Yeah.
Make life simpler, wouldn't it?
Vince, can we see if there's anybody that can confirm or deny what's happening with Quinny? in the comments?
Yeah, I would like
It
to know.
would be nice because
Exactly.
I was told that they had gone under.
So did I, but they're still showing online that they're open, unless that's automated.
I don't know.
Perhaps Joe can shed some light on it. He's
Not
usually
got a
in the
clue.
3-step Kahaku. So
He's
yeah, it's
got
about
a,
3
he-
inches. Fucking 2.5.
he's got a bit of secondary belly on that, Vince.
That's 3 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, Craig, yeah.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is Steve.
All right.
This is Steve's pond. We are going to improve it with a new window.
Yeah.
So I missed the tail end of your live tie, and I will catch up with that later because I was driving here at the time.
No worries.
But
But
it was nice listening to the koi judge. You know what? I'm useless with names. I can't remember her
Katie,
name, but
yes.
the young lass you had on there talking about the American shows and the judging and stuff. Very,
No,
very interesting.
it is. And I mean, the truth is, I haven't been to a lot of koi shows over here, right? The only one I've been to is the All American show. So I don't have a great sense for what koi shows are like over in the US outside of the biggest show that we do. So no, it's interesting. I'm excited to go to the koi show up in Boise next week. It'll be really neat.
Cool. So after going to the All American Koi Show, coming across here to the Great British Koi Show, and you're now going to the Koi Show in Boise.
Yeah.
Do you have the little itch to give it a try yourself?
I think I will next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might try competing at the Boise show next year.
Start small.
We'll go check it out, scope it out first, you know, and then yeah, we'll give it a shot. Plus, it's the closest show to where I live, right? It's only like a 4.5-hour drive.
Oh, only a
So-
4.5-hour drive. Yeah, it's not too bad. At least
Well,
it's
it's
not
5.5
16 hours.
hours to Vegas, so
That's like half our full country. 4 hours.
yeah.
Evening,
No, it's-
Aaron.
There he is.
He's frozen. He's frozen.
And
No,
he
but-
guesses at what he's doing there.
Did I hear you right, Quinny Coy going up? Well, this is what we're trying to find out because I know that the rumour mill is fucking going nuts and the old jungle drums are beating, and yet no one has a definitive answer as to exactly what's happening. I mean, I was told that apparently they knew they were going under before the National Koi Show.
Come on,
I
Joe.
not
Joe's
got
got to know,
a clue.
surely.
And that's all I know. So I cannot speculate any further on that one. So,
I not
but
got
yeah,
a clue.
it would be nice to know because it will be sad to lose an
Yeah.
outlet that's been so prevalent in the community.
I didn't even know. I keep myself to myself, me, so I
There
didn't
it
even know
is.
what was happening.
How we doing?
Now then,
No.
are you
Yeah,
in
but
the
it's exciting.
bathroom?
You've got people that's going to be travelling there, and if they can't get through on the phones, they don't know whether they're open or not. And they don't want to waste their journey.
Stephen Briggs is saying, I was told about Quinny Koi today by my local dealer in Lincolnshire. Yeah, but what did he say? That they are closing down? They've closed down? Oh, hang on.
20 Toys is Company's House that active proposal to strike off. All their accounts are overdue, so they're in financial trouble.
Oh, okay then. Whatever he just said, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Because
That's
after that went straight over my fucking head.
All right, that's a Company's House, so they've got an active proposal to strike off, which means it looks like they're going to shut it down. All their accounts are overdue for the last financial year, which isn't a good sign, I don't think, for a registered business. So I think they're in trouble.
Let's hope somebody can rescue him and, I don't know, turn it around. Because it is a good dealer at the end of the day, isn't it? It's been around many, many
Mate,
years.
Yeah, it's
when
one of the best in the
very,
UK.
very first started YouTube, the very first place that I went as an event was one of the open days, the third, the one they do right at the start of the season, right at the start of spring, 4.5, 5 years ago. So yeah, they have been influential in not just the hobby, but the actual community. So yeah, it's sad to see such a large establishment
And I
disappear.
tell you what, they're really nice people as far as I'm aware. I had a good
Yeah.
chat with Adam, and he helped me out with everything. He's talking to me about everything I wanted to talk about, and he's really nice. And that's me being not a competitor, because I'm not big enough, but on paper, a competitor, and he was more than happy to chat with me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice
so
to know when the people help each other out there.
Yeah, I've had a lot of dealings with
it's
Twitter
Joe's
boys.
just sitting here in the comments. I just feel sorry for Adam. The guy works his nuts off, and he
Yeah,
does.
he's a really nice guy.
Yeah,
Let's hope somebody can step in. You don't
mate,
know. Yeah.
me heart goes out to him because I know there's been a hell of a lot of time, effort, and money been put into that place
Yeah.
to become such an established, well-known dealer in the UK.
It's why I want to stay small for as long as I can, though, because you got to scale it at the right pace.
Man, it's sad. It's absolute sad. Right, so
Here's
what
one
have people
for
been
you,
up to
Vince.
this week? Say
Here's
again, mate.
one for you. Here's one for you. So I've got an issue with my Chag,
Yeah,
not to scale,
yeah.
and then it wasn't healing. I had to pull another couple of scales out because they was dead. It's been jabbed. It's been treated with ozone and tropical treated. I found out by observing pretty closely that I've got a Benigo that keeps chewing on its wound, and that's why it's not healing. So as soon as one day it'll look fine, and then next day it's red raw again. And the Benigo's been chewing on it.
I had it, Craig. I had a couple of knock scales in one of my ponds, and it turned into a massive open wound. I sorted it out, but that's what it was. It was in with a load of towside, and they was just chipping away at it. As soon as I moved it into a pond with less fishing and bigger fishing, it healed up.
Yeah, so that's the dilemma at the minute.
You know, got the can you not quarantine it, Craig?
I haven't got my quarantine.
No,
I
yeah.
haven't got my grow on anymore.
You got rid of your easy thing, didn't you?
Yeah. What I had a chat with somebody at the show today, and what they've suggested is obviously try and segregate it if you can. But if not, I've got one of them big fry nets, and I wondered whether I'd just drop that in for a few weeks with a Benigo in that fry net. What's that, Vince?
He's gone. He's gone. I said, what? A big black one?
Yeah, a 3-inch one.
It was a simple question because we used big black fry nets down the farm. So you'll mind out the fucking gutter. I tell you, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the one with the zips on the top.
yeah, mate, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But will
Yeah.
it stress the Benigo out then, segregating it in a net on its own?
I wouldn't segregate the Bennygoy. I'd separate the Chagoy.
Oh no, she wouldn't be able to turn around in the net.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, small one.
you not pop up a pool like
Can't you get?
Aaron's got at the
They're only
moment.
about 40 quid. Cockney koi, 4 foot by fucking 4 foot square floating net.
Yeah, I've got
If
one.
there's no infection though, it won't take long to heal. I'd pop a little pool at me and just take it out.
Yeah, it's just filtration. That's my issue.
Yeah, if you've got one of them big black Cockney koi cages, 4x4, I'd put the Chag in there with a bit of netting over the top so nothing else can jump in and it can't jump out.
How
It's
big?
just
How big's the Benny guy?
The Benny goes only probably 40 cm, 35, 40 cm. Yeah. But yeah, that's
Is
what's
it-
been happening. It's been chewing on its side.
It
Is
sounds like
it
Do you know what
is
I
it a
would do?
Dainichi red tiger by any chance?
It's a Denichi. 1 second. I can't remember the line. It is a red tiger, yeah.
See, it's a fucking tiger in it. See, turning it fucking cannibal, meat eater.
Do you know what I'd
Denichi red
do, Craig?
tiger, yeah.
Right.
You'd probably knock it on the head.
I won't put the the Chag in a temporary pole. I'd put that in a temporary pole because ideally you want the heat in your pond and the salt that you've got in it to help it heal quicker. So
Well, that's what I said. You
realistically,
can put it in a floating net.
yeah, moving the but it's his biggest fish in his pond.
Yeah.
It's absolutely massive. I'd try if you're gonna segregate a fish and put a temporary pond up, right? I'd be more inclined to do the Bennegoy because the heat's gonna help you.
In the healing process altogether, yeah.
Big
I
bad
didn't
Freddy
realise you was
or
heated,
Frederick.
mate.
Fred's
Big
80
bad Fred,
cm.
innit?
Yeah, Fred's 80 cm.
Yeah,
Jesus
you can't be
Christ, you
sticking an
didn't
80
fucking say
cm
it was
fish.
that big.
You can't be sticking an 80 in a fry net, man.
Well, he didn't say it was the same size as fucking Betty.
Do you imagine one directional flow in a fry net? It just wouldn't even be able to move, would it? It'd just be sat there like that.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was that big or you was heated, to be fair.
Yeah,
But yeah,
well, I
it's-
didn't.
It latches onto its side and it's just stuck in a wire. One day
I
it looks
do-
fine, and then the next day it's red raw because this Bennygo is latched onto its side.
I
Can't
do
you
what
get
Aaron
Nick to
said.
print a muzzle for it?
Yeah, get Nick to 3D printed muzzle. Oh, you done it, have you? Yeah. Oh, good. Is that the new design, is it?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ed, spill the beans. What's that for?
So I was looking. I had a stainless steel one that came with a bio unit that I bought, and I was looking at the ones that Josh was selling on his stand, but they just wasn't how I wanted it. And Craig was like, "You've got a 3D printer, my mate. I'll knock you the file up." So we've cut the middleman out. Craig gave me his man's number, and we've been backwards and forwards on the phone all day long to perfecting it, and it literally fits mill perfect into the 4-inch outlet. And
Superb.
I've got a 2-inch flange to go in. That
2
can,
inch.
yeah, 2-inch. It's 2-inch, and that'll be able to have a glue adhering point in it when it goes into it. So I'll have an inlet and an outlet cage on it.
What's it made out of, Aaron?
No, not that. So this is the mock one, right? So, but the other one's made out of food safe PET G. I've ordered it to come tomorrow.
Oh man, I need to get one. They are mint
So
out.
this stuff here is not fish safe. This is getting the dimensions right, and like, so Craig's mate offered to print me and send me it, but because I wanted it so snug and an exact design, I didn't want him to keep posting part after part of me altering it.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I didn't realize was like the 3D printers are so accurate, but when they're hot, they shrink. So even though they print it at like 63 mil, it might be 62 mil by the size. So you have to make it the right. And I had verniers, and when I measured it off the scale, it was perfect. But I've had to increase the size by like 2%, and now it's like you could push it in. It's so good. But
Yeah.
if you imagine if I had to do that with him sending me a design, it'd take months. But
Yeah.
like him altering the file for me to do it takes 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I've had more use out of Leo's birthday present than what he has, to be fair.
Yeah. That's the best type of present to buy, isn't it?
So yeah, this was just a test for the actual, to see if it's slotted in it. I stopped it because I don't want to waste any more when the proper filaments come in tomorrow.
Sorry, mate. I've just comments just come up with Rob Fox. I've used super glue to hold fins together while they healed, but I wouldn't recommend coating the whole wound in super glue. No, not at all.
Do you know what it might not like though, Craig? Do you know if you really couldn't do it? Do you know that green stuff that what's the guy called now? You know what I'm on about, don't you? I told you about that topical treatment before that's fluorescent green.
Yeah.
It might not like that.
It loves picking out on gel. It's, I think it's ethical off it.
And that stuff's fucking expensive.
I know. Yeah, I need to do something. It's just
Have
a
you-
bully that Benny goes.
Have
Is
you
it
tried all adhesive powder
Yes. Tried everything.
and it still chews it?
Do you know what you could do with a seine net?
Yeah, that'd be ideal, to be fair. If I could borrow a seine net, drop it in half the pond, and then Fred can stop in one half while it's healing.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if you ring up a North Fine Net, they'd probably make you a divider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they will do if you ring them. Don't know how much it costs, like, but you
I
got
was
a
just
divider,
thinking
like.
a cheap pond net and 2 bricks.
yeah.
Or, if we think about this, you could do a 1.25 pipe framework, drill holes in it, and then zip tie a net to it and wedge that down.
That's basically what North Fine would do, but probably cheaper
Yeah.
doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Your pond's fiberglass, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Mate, that's what I'd do. I'd get a couple of bits of fucking 1.25 pipe work, create a frame that wedges in, bit of fucking pond netting, job fucking done.
Yeah, you can get one of them superfish nets on Amazon for about 12 quid, you know, that's like 4 meters by 3 meters.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
cheaper, isn't it?
For the sake of 490s and a couple of teas,
I've probably got them, to be fair. I've got plenty of fitting. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
there
that
we go, it solves your problem.
the best bet.
Job done. You've got to get some pond netting, some cable ties, and a bit of plastic pipe work.
It might sound stupid, but is it hungry, Craig? Are you feeding them a lot?
I'm not feeding it. Somebody else said that it's hungry, it's eating whatever it can find, but I have backed the food off, to be fair, but I do really need to increase it a bit.
Why
Yeah.
have you backed it off, mate?
I backed it off because of my parameters. My parameters were shot. But
What food are you on?
I'm on Saki
Evening, Chris.
and Nutrimare.
Saki Grove.
Yeah, Saki Grove and
Would it be
Nutrimare
worth
sinking.
dropping? Would it be worth dropping to balance, but feeding more of it to see if it's that, like if it's, because it might just not be getting enough pellet.
Yeah, I have got some balance. Yeah,
I
Are you
reckon it's
are you
hungry,
feeding sinking as well as floating?
yeah, I'm feeding Nutrimare sinking. Yeah, so it's splitting the fish up when I'm feeding.
Yeah, maybe they don't like the nutrient there.
They'll lap it up. They're not
No,
going to
no,
sinking with one.
I
Yeah.
did have tongue in cheek there. You know,
I don't think what he was
I didn't
saying
see
is
I don't want-
he
I
doesn't
start
like
getting
that.
cheeky today.
It's his parameters that don't like it, not the koi.
Yeah, I'm salted now. I dropped a couple of bags of salt in about 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And the fish
I
don't pick
think
up, to be fair. It's just this me chag's just not healing because this Benigo is chewing on its side all the while.
Do you know
I
what,
think
mate?
it's hungry, mate. I think they'll just find any food, won't they?
I need to send the Benigo to Daddy Daycare.
Mate,
It's not coming
Or
to my house.
prison.
You can keep it.
Yeah.
Stick it in your bath.
Yeah, Mrs. would love that.
Oh, you know what? My uncle, he's kept koi from before I was even born, and he's proper old school. Like he doesn't even dechlorinate his water when he changes it. I don't know his koi survived, but they do. And he cleaned his pond out and put his fish in his lazy spa. I was like, don't do it. Like, what are you doing? He's like, don't worry, I cleaned it out. He killed all his fish because it had chlorine, still had chlorine. But it's just crazy. It's like old school, yeah, they'll be okay in there. I was like, wow.
Jonathan's asking, is it male or female? I don't think it makes much difference.
My chag's female. I think the Benigo is male.
If it's just nudging it, I get where he's going with that, but it's actually chewing on it, isn't it?
It's sucking. It's basically latching on
Yeah.
and sucking the wound.
I had it at my place, mate, and they can open a wound up really quick when they do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Yeah, and this is why you go to when you do go to some dealers and you go into their shops and there are Toso bats and you find one that's got a hole in it or whatever. That doesn't straight away mean that they've got a bacterial infection. They're just not might not be being fed enough, and they will eat and chew on the weakest member of the pond.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen it done. I've seen it happen at the farm as well. You know, I've seen fucking Tosai swimming around with fucking tails hanging out of its mouth.
I'll tell you what, I went to a Maidenhead near me the other day. Oh my god, the fish were falling apart and they were doing nothing about it. It's proper wrong. It's so wrong. They had one guy working the full shop and they're just falling apart, the fish.
But that's the problem with most Maidenhead aquatics is because most Maidenhead aquatics you'll find are actual franchises.
Yeah, they are, yeah. It's just, I just like, with the way we're regulated by the council and stuff like that, like,
Yeah.
I just don't know how the council don't walk in and go, they had nothing in the water. I spoke to the lad behind the till and he didn't have a clue. And I just thought, I just don't know how to get away with it. It's crazy.
Mate, my local Maidenhead aquatics is just the same.
Yeah.
We don't even have one.
I mean, I've got one that's in Bracknell that is the only Maidenhead aquatics I would actually buy fish from. and that's only because he used to Maiden Aquatics in Shinfield, and literally he took the whole operation from Shinfield and he moved it across to Bracknell. In fact, that's where Susan's Asagi come from, and Big Betty. So you can find good Maidenhead Aquatics. So we're not
Yeah,
just shitting over Maidenhead Aquatics in that respect.
Mhm.
But
I
yeah,
think
a lot. I
think
like
it-
that though, Josh.
I think the big ones are easy get to run it because, like I said, I was chatting to the lad behind the till because I felt bad for the fish, and he didn't have a clue, mate. He didn't have a Scooby Doo.
I
And they
use
had them all on sale as well, which is the worst part.
mate, honestly, I've been into some Maidenhead Aquatics, and I've walked in, spun my head round, and then spun my body round and walked straight back and fuck out because
I only
Yeah.
went in for my little girl who was in a garden centre and she wanted to go and see the fish show. I said, yeah, go, we'll have a look. And it went in the pond, it just out of curiosity. And I couldn't believe it.
So, Chris,
Inhumane.
you've been away. How are we?
All good, mate. All good. Yeah, got back this, yesterday. So yeah, nice little time away.
Everything
Come
good
back.
with the pond?
Yeah. There was like 3 or 4 of them that got a couple of little marks, and there had been some flashing and stuff. I got them out. Got 2 of them out, and there was like a couple of flukes. So I've treated with potassium, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put fluke treatment in. But yeah, other than that, everything's all right. To be fair,
When did you finish your potassium treatment?
just like it's brown still now, but yeah.
So, how long ago did you put it into the pond?
I had 5 hours purple.
I'd be
I won't
banging
say
that
how much
food
I put
treatment
in.
in before I went to fucking bed.
What's that?
I'd bang the fluke treatment in before I called it a night.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Why stress the fish out doing a PP treatment and then wait 24 hours before you then put the fluke treatment in, which will then stress them out again a second time? You do it all in one fucking hit, get all the stress done in one go.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I normally just wait until the
Well,
next and then I'll do it, to be fair. But yeah, I've never done it like that, to be fair.
I'd wait just based on the fact you can keep your eye on the fish. If you
So-
treat now and then go bed and something happens, you're in bed, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's
I
same.
just tend to treat. I always tend to treat just in the daytime. With anything, I just put it in
Yeah.
because I'll be wandering about around the house and see what's going on in the garden and that.
Yeah. I'd never treat one not there personally.
So if you use PP in your pond, it's going to eat all the organics, all sorts of stuff that it's going to do. Is that going to have an adverse effect on whatever fluke treatment you're using?
Yes.
Like,
That's
is it
that's
going
why,
to eat the praziquantel or whatever if you put them both in at the same time?
That's why I thought what you've mentioned is what I was sitting on, but it's exactly why I thought you was meant to do it the next day to give all the organics time to hit your filter. So when you clean it, your fluke treatment's going into a clinically clean environment rather than a brown pond where all the organic load hasn't been caught by the filter yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I didn't even think of that.
the
But
organic load is already, if it's gone brown, the organic load is already dead, so it's not going to affect anything.
with
Yeah.
with
You
me
know.
at my shop, I have the big water
Would you like to swim around in a load of PP, and then that dies off? You start equaling yourself out, and then 24 hours later, you get hit with another fucking chemical, and you're like, "Bollocks, fucking hell!"
It's
You know
tomatoes
what I mean? It's
tomato
just,
because
and it's the way I've always done it. Whether the PP's gone green or not, an hour after that, 4 hours, put the filter treatment in.
but
I've
what
never
is
wanted
that?
to swim in PP just because I don't want to be purple and brown.
Even if you salted it, though, like, because
But that's just me, Vince.
I've salted.
I also think that there's the fact that PP strips oxygen out of the water as well, and it gives the water chance to deoxygenate before you throw another like harsh chemical in there. Like
Yeah.
for me, I would be PPing it and I'd let it go brown, and I'd be leaving the fish when I felt that was safe to do it. I wouldn't just throw another chemical in it when the water has got not as much oxygen in it as what it normally has, and then go into bed.
Yeah.
No,
But
no.
each to their own. I mean, I don't do what the packet tells me to do with some of the treatments that I use, and I'd never advertise it. The fact
No.
that I do it that way, but everybody has their own thing that they've done, and I wouldn't say that anybody's right because 99% of the packets aren't right, because if you did it
No.
on the packet, you'd never get rid of it.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Well, if you read on the packet, you wouldn't keep it purple for 16 hours, would you?
I know. Yeah. I
You'd end up going through the whole packet
And the
before the
rest.
16 hours were up.
At
And
my
before
shop,
everyone starts jumping on the comments and jumping on me back, if you look back to the inception of my channel nearly 5 years ago, and look at the same question and I answer it exactly the same way. I've answered it exactly the same way for the last 5 years because that's the way I've done it. Is it right?
I got in.
Who knows?
I got the big water tank at the shop. So when I PP, I let it go brown. Then I do 100% water change. Then I give it a day and then run next. But again, I overdose everything like Aaron said. Can't say what even on Linux, way overdose it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, I was always led to believe though that PP was still actively tackling stuff even when it's brown.
Yeah, there's that.
Brown.
So, you know.
Like for doing trick and Costia, I always thought that that stage people who neutralize it early are people that
But personally, I wouldn't use PP to treat Costia anyway.
No, I wouldn't. But I'm saying there's people out there, and there's a lot of people that I trust in the community that have said it's still active when it's brown. So my concern is that doing major water changes and throwing another chemical in when the first chemical that you put in is still doing it, is still working.
I'm not on about for costume trick and that. I'm on about stripping the sign coat so I can treat it with Linux.
So you're just doing it as a slime coat stripper so you can bang.
Yeah, just sort of. That's just what I've always done.
That's what I'm saying. If you're doing a PP treatment, you strip the slime coat back. You strip the slime coat back, and then 24 hours later, you then chuck a treatment in. Where that slime coat does start to rebuild itself, not completely, but it will start. Can you see what I'm saying?
It's not that quick though, in my opinion.
No, I know it's not that quick, but
really, really slow. Really slow. I spoke to Paula Reynolds about that, and she was like, "It's so slow."
In all fairness, for the dose that I've done in a pond before, I went to scrape a couple of fish 3 days later and couldn't get out on a slide.
Yeah, I've done the same thing.
I nuked it, and there was nothing on a slide a few days later. So
same with Corin T. That's really I've done it. So,
no, so I was at my PC on RLAV, and them two was sat waiting to watch a movie. So I've been resided to the.
He's relegated to the toilet.
I'm just doing a Craig sat next to the radiator. I think that might be my cue. Are you going up?
But yeah, that's
Dioxide is brown colour, kills trick.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
Yeah, well, if I had trick, the first thing I would reach for would be the PP. But if I had Costia, first thing I'd reach for is the formalin
Yeah.
or the formaldehyde.
I just like PP because of the visual side of it and the fact you can neutralize it.
Yeah, but with Costia, if you treat correctly with formalin, they should be gone within 24 hours.
Yeah. So about any product really, if you treat right with it, and right being a loose term because I don't mean by the packet, I mean like you know what I mean. If you do it right, then it'll go,
But again, it's that adage, isn't it? What works for me
yeah,
might not work for you.
like I say, I've done it with numerous customers as well, where PP'd and then LearnX the next day, and it's been absolutely fine. And then I've talked to people that have said that LearnX isn't doing the job for them, and I'm like, well, how much are you using? 9 times out of 10, they're going off a packet, and that it just don't quite, does it?
The only problem I have with LearnX is getting the fucking stuff to dissolve.
Put in a pair of tights. That's what I do, and then massage it. It
The
takes
massage,
a while, but it does.
matron.
It does work though, mate. It does.
You dirty fucker, Josh.
I'm not saying
He
nothing.
puts it in a pair of tights and massages it, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't own any tights, Josh.
I'll send you some, mate.
Have you got some branded ones?
Yeah, I can have it arranged anyway, but no, I might have run out.
So I
I was
use that.
selling them at the show.
So I'm trying to keep up with the comments as well.
That's a nice.
100% formalin is 30% formaldehyde. Most premix is only 30%. Contains more methylated spirit. I didn't know about the methylated spirit bit. And then we've got the manganese dioxide also feeds the filter and helps it recover quicker. Why I don't neutralize unless it's absolutely necessary. Exactly, Marcus.
That's another one though, Vince. If I'm only stripping sign coat, I isolate the filter.
You isolate the filter.
If I'm only stripping sign coat, yeah.
Why?
What was that?
Why? Why would you isolate the filter?
Because I'm only stripping the sign coat. If I'm treating for flukes, I'll isolate the filter and strip the sign coat. Then I'm not killing it off with a PP. And then I open it for the LearnX, which is gonna kill it off, but not like PP would.
Right, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, like I said, if I'm only stripping sign coat, like if I'm treating for flukes and I'm only stripping sign coat, I isolate the filter.
Yeah. Now that makes more sense because you're saving your filter from getting battered by the PP.
Well, it's getting battered for no reason, isn't it? If you're treating for flukes and you're only stripping swine.
Yeah.
Season's got some stockings for you, Aaron.
You've just been out and nicked your lass's stockings, boy.
Hey,
Yeah, no, the one stood behind you.
He's looking for stockings.
He's fucking shot away, isn't he? How many beers you had, Aaron?
2.
One more and he's the barmaids.
No.
I'm going to be having a bowl up soon because I'm going to be getting rid of some of my toe side. And yeah, you want to see that Matsukawa Baki now. Black as it-
You mean the Matsukawa Baki that's not yours?
yeah,
The Matsukawa Baki that is your son's, not yours.
yeah. He's banging, man. Honestly, it's yeah, it's a proper little black perler.
Well, you have to put it in a bowl for me then, won't you? So I can have a look.
Yeah, I'm going to bowl them all up because I've got someone that's interested in 5 of my toe side. So
Aaron's
On
got his PC back because their film finished already.
On that subject of bowling, I'm going to be going to Japan in October, so I'm going to do a video next week, and I'm going to be bowling up everything I've got and offering it at a really big discount. Not because there's anything wrong with it, just because I want to make room for Japan. And I literally just want to buy as high a quality as I can in Japan and go down that route.
Ooh. Never
Yeah.
thought about that one, Simon.
you've got a lovely
Sam
Kimberly.
Mondo from up North Koi Pond. Use a little bit of formalin as a carrier to dissolve the fluke treatment. It works a charm.
He's a wealth of knowledge, his side.
Mate, I tell you what,
He
if
is,
ever I'm stuck on something technical,
yeah.
he's the first person I'll pick up the phone to.
He is. We had a lot of good chats. He's really knowledgeable.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, help me no end with my filter.
Susan Schonauer says, hey, I'm getting good at that, ain't I? Do you know what makes me remember? I remember Good Morning Vietnam because he was Adrian Cronauer.
Josh, what's the postcode of your shop?
WA3 4
Yeah.
Bravo Alpha.
Susan says, when Chris just said he was going to have a bowl up, fish was not the first thing that came to mind.
Warrington,
You got
yeah?
a bong in that shed there,
Yeah,
Chris?
mate.
Warrington.
Yeah, mate. Wilton Lane.
Jonathan says, I'll have to come and see you, Josh. Did I hear heavy discounts?
Just replying now. I'm going to put it all in a video next week.
Oh, God, you literally couldn't be further away from it, could you? You are literally at the opposite side of England.
Yeah.
In the middle.
I'm worth it.
He's
I'm
not in the
worth it,
middle
though.
at all. He's near Liverpool.
Yeah, between Liverpool and Manchester.
Who's
Yeah,
in the middle?
yeah.
Did you just say Liverpool?
He did say Liverpool.
He's in the middle
I-
of
You
it.
did. You banged a Scouse twag on that.
I am not Scouse, me, mate.
I hate it.
He's in the middle for me.
Susan
there
won't
I
mind
keep
about that,
Jonathan,
Andrew. Bless her. But you're right. This ain't that sort of show. There's no fucking car keys going in the bowl in this place. Let me tell you. What's German origin?
Can someone tell
You got some
Ty to
lovely-
be quiet? I can't get a word in.
Mate, also, we're going to have a new koi outlet in South Wales as well.
That Bristol Coisy.
No. Tafaguchi koi.
Oh, yeah.
He told me to show. I didn't know if he told anyone yet.
Mate, he sent me a video earlier. Once he's got that all pimped out, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it'll
look
be good.
banging.
It'll be good. I had a good chat with Lee about it when at the show.
He does everything proper as well, doesn't he? When he gets into a building, something.
He's done it the right way as well. Like he's got all his knowledge. He's got his a big following. He's got his contacts in Japan, and now
Yep.
he's set up. Whereas I've done it backwards, but it's what it is, isn't it?
No, you just started with the wrong man. That was all.
Yeah, and that. Fucking hell. I'm gonna be Polish Kai 3 on as of next week because I got another shot coming, taking them off. Cannot wait.
You got some cracking online though, Josh.
Yeah, I've got some good crying, mate. I have
Really
to be
nice
fair.
ones on.
I
Yes,
am near
Lee,
Tim
Josh is near Mr. Waddington.
on 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
I've had my eyes on a couple of them. I'm just waiting for payday.
All right. Can we
The-
do a show and tell?
What's that?
We do a show and tell. Got an eye on a couple of them. Let's see it. Let's see what people are interested in. I've been sniped already this week, so I might make a change.
You went where?
I've been sniped on a fish this week. I don't know if he's in the chat, but I've already been WhatsApped about it. My
Oh,
good
you-
mate Stephen. He's a beautiful man. He's obviously got very good picking. He's obviously got very good a picking eye.
Why are you selling it then?
You what?
Why are you selling it?
I am not selling it. I was buying, and he was
Oh,
buying
right.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
This.
He swooped in and bought it out from under Aaron before I had a chance to pull the trigger.
There's too much glare on that in there. That look.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Nice. When that seamy fills in on the head, it'll be
Hang on, Aaron. Keep that there.
Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
it's nice.
Wow, that's better. No, you had it right first time.
And, I'm like, do
No,
My hand's
now
gone
you've
funny now.
fucked it.
you know why? You know what it was? It was your screens lighting my phone up. I bet if I do it like that, look, and now it went to me in a dark room.
That's better. Right,
Yeah.
hold it there. Don't move.
Yeah, it's nice.
Perfect. Don't move. Yeah, that's going to be a banger.
Yeah,
And you lost out on that one.
I'm not telling the story twice.
Oh,
I
go
bet
on,
you
tell
won't,
us again,
didn't
mate.
you?
Invite Marcus on. Tell him to tell the story. Or shall we ring Stephen up?
I bet you're right,
In
Gutted,
fact-
didn't you?
I wonder if Stephen will answer a video call.
Look at Susan's comment.
Susan says, wow, nice one, Aaron. Too bad it's not yours. Marcus says, it's in my grow on. Going to be a weapon next year.
I don't think he's going to answer. Now then,
He's like, am
are
I
you
fucked here
watching
on there?
Vintage Live? Oh, really? Look, everybody, it's Stephen, aka the Sniper.
The sniper.
This is a lovely man, but I've been cursing him all week. Love you, Steve.
Mate, shame that's not going to be in your pond.
You know what's annoying? I messaged Marcus, send us your bank details. I've picked a fish, and he just didn't message me back. So I got real annoyed and rung Lorraine up and was like, "Where's Marcus?" Oh, he's outside with Steve. I was like, "Oh, of course."
Oh, bless you. Well, your pond's not ready yet, anyway.
Don't matter. It was going in a secret. It was going in a secret pond.
So you're going to send it down to your dad's.
I was putting in one of Marcus's secret ponds.
Ah.
What do you think it is now?
It's in there now, it's just not yours.
Yeah, but
It's
he's
in
just said it.
Marcus's. It's in Marcus's secret pond now, just with a different owner.
Yeah.
You know,
Which
I
you
hadn't
got
even thought about that. I could dress up as an Erin and go get it, couldn't I?
Either that or a cormorant.
Oh my god! Yeah, that
Very
might be a good
okay,
idea.
yeah, that
Look,
would.
Steve.
I don't think you put a
Very,
seagull off.
Hey, I could borrow some of Josh's tights as well.
I'm not putting any branding on them ones. I'll put
Carry
Oh.
tights.
I'll put a whole KR logo on them ones.
Don't be bitter, Josh. Hey, congratulations! You got your first win of the season, didn't you?
Nah, second.
Oh well.
Yes.
Mate, to be fair, I was cheering for you, and I had you in my bet this week, but you let me down.
Somebody's asking what breed.
Who was the breeder, Josh?
Yeah, it was Dan Eachy, mate. It was one moment. I did have the bloodline saved as my home screen, but I've deleted it.
I've got loads of tiny here, and you have to come see me.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, Josh? I don't even like Showa. Right, this is how mad it is. But it didn't sell in an auction, and do you know, I'm just looking at work, and I thought I can really see how that's going to change, and I really like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
for someone that you asked, I'm not even going to show you the amount of Sankey that Marcus has sent me because it's obscene, right? But for me to just bypass every Sankey that's sent me and go, do you know what? I ain't even asked you for a Showa, but I want that one.
And
You
then
know
he's
what?
like,
I'm
it's
just
something.
sat here thinking, and I've got an older cam one that's like about 40 cm, very similar. I'll send you a picture of it.
But I mean, I like the way it feels like.
Super Monster Bloodline Erin.
Super Monster, Marcus. What? In fact, he's in the chat. It says me looking back through my thingy. Marcus, what bloodline was it?
Yeah, it's Super Monster. It says it there.
Oh, there you go, Super Monster bloodline. He had two. We had another one as well.
Right, okay.
What was the other bloodline that you had, Marcus? There was two that there was in there.
But I mean,
Sorry. Right.
Come on, Marcus. Two in the comment.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I've repeated it on two lives, but it's still a bit raw.
that's a nice.
I use bucket one, so the word comes to me and then let it run for 5 minutes. No problem. Whose pond is this? This is Steve's pond. He's a friend, and
Can we have
yeah,
a
we're
look?
going to be making some changes to it.
Can you make it full screen and have a little pan round?
This brand new wall that is behind me is going to be coming out because he's going to chop it out and he's going to put a window in it. So let me see if I can spin you around. If I can sort this. So that one there. No, I'll do it that way. That one there.
When are we going to get to see Alex's pond? Because I've aired on the.
I do that.
He's got a few nice fish.
And then I do. That one.
Oh,
But there we go. There's his pond. But this wall here, that wall there is going to come out. And we're going to put a window in there.
no.
Don't do it.
Didn't we, Steve?
Yeah.
We're going to put a window in there.
Don't listen to him, Steve.
Yep. Going to take that wall out. We're going to put a bloody great big window in there. And then the missus's jacuzzi's going bye-bye. And then we're going to build him a grow-on setup up there. You've got some cracking babies in there.
Yeah, that's the Kahaku that Herky helped me select up at Kent.
Yeah,
The Goshki came from Kent as well.
yeah, that Goshki is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, right down in the bottom of it.
So how deep is it?
8 foot.
8 foot.
8 foot deep, yeah. In the deepest part, it's 8 foot.
Yeah, it definitely needs weather.
Standing it so we can get some perspective. Vince,
You need a wet to get
Say again.
can you get him to stand in it so we can get perspective of how deep it is?
Yeah,
I've got a
I'm a
photograph
really
of the
visual
guy that
person.
relined
I
stood
need
in it.
somebody to make the measurement.
See, look at this. Look, Josh is sending me pictures of Showa now.
What did you say, Tom?
All the zoom is up on the head now, Aaron.
On the edge.
I'm going to refer back to my statement earlier on, Josh. I don't actually like Showa. I didn't even want one, but I wanted
Right.
that one.
What, you want the one I just sent you?
I don't, no, not that one. Well, I don't know. Tomorrow I might wake up in a completely different mindset. It's
I
nice.
want that one.
I want that one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, my battery is now down to 13%. I am at someone else's house and food's just arrived. So we've been going for about an hour. I would like to knock it on the head for this week because I'd like to spend a bit of time with Steve and his good lady as well as he eat his food. So I'd like to say a massive thank you to my man Craig from Scrag 68, Josh from Satomi Nishigoi, my man Alex Britton down there. Oh, there is Ty there over in Utah. Chris Bratton Family Koi Adventures next to him. And right down there in the middle, my man Aaron from Humber Koi. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, massive thank you for joining along. Hit the like, share, subscribe, and all that schmizzle on your way out. As always, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And we will see you tomorrow with a video. Cheers
Good night,
now.
guys.
Cheers, guys.